Throughout this fourth unit in social studies, we will learn about some great civilizations and their respective golden ages. It is important to keep in mind that the golden ages of culture and a civilization occurred both in times of peace and prosperity and in times of political and economic instability and even chaos. But first, let's think. What words come to mind when you hear the word gold? Rich, valuable, wealth, grandeur, prosperity, precious, sparkle, glamour, and probably many more words. These associations will help you in defining a golden age within a civilization. Therefore, let's consider what makes a golden age. A golden age in any civilization is the most flourishing period in the history of that nation. There is usually peace, harmony, and prosperity. It is also characterized by many achievements in art, literature, and technological advances. Chronological reasoning. To understand the importance of a golden age in any civilization, it's important to understand the events that came before and the events that came after. Chronology, timelines, cause and effect, these all play a significant role in appreciating what led to relative peace and harmony within a civilization, as well as what ended any extended period of innovation and prosperity. Throughout this unit, we will compare and contextualize the Golden Age within these three civilizations: China, Greece, and Rome. China. By the 6th century, the Zhou dynasty had become decentralized and was divided into warring states, a dangerous circumstance in a country that relied on economic cooperation for survival. Struggles for political power among the various states devastated farmland and disrupted the irrigation systems, undermined regional commerce, and led to the deaths of ordinary soldiers as well as to noblemen who actually took part in combat. This chaotic era witnessed the development of a golden age. Philosophers sought to offer ideas that would translate into unity and centralized government or peace for individuals. For example, Confucius started with the proposition that man is basically good and advocated implementation of specific virtues in social relationships to produce a stable and harmonious state. Greece. The Greeks turned to the sea and commerce for prosperity. From around the 8th century BCE, tyrants dominated in the Greek lands until the time of Solon, who in 593 fostered commerce and manufacturing and introduced democratic reforms. Although Athenian Greece has been renowned for democracy for its citizens, 40% of the population consisted of slaves and Athenian women who could not play public roles. Prosperity translated into an extraordinary culture with an elaborate mythology based on a variety of gods and a polytheistic religion, the history of Herodotus, the philosophical dialogues of Socrates, the medical insights of Hippocrates, the ceramics fashioned by potters, the reign of Pericles, and the construction of the Parthenon, theaters, and marketplaces. Rome. The Roman Empire, which began with Octavian, continued to flourish for several centuries, but was plagued and weakened by struggles between the emperors and the Senate, leading to conflict. Yet agriculture was productive, and commerce within the empire, which now included the Middle East, increased. Religion centered on gods, some of whom derived from Greek mythology, flourished, and Persian religions as well as Judaism appeared. Jesus proclaimed himself the Messiah and was crucified as a counter-revolutionary. His followers, who were perceived to be dangerous, were persecuted for several centuries. Despite these turbulent times, the Romans produced spectacular building projects, including aqueducts, sewers, bridges, roads, and statuary, and Cicero wrote brilliant essays. Lucretius developed philosophy, and judges contributed to the law. As we analyze these civilizations closer and think about their golden ages, we may learn to adapt our definition of a golden age. Is it always peaceful? What leads to harmony? What role does government play? How important is the economy and prosperity of the time? What cultural achievements have survived the many years since these civilizations were in power? Consider these questions as we learn more throughout this unit about classical civilizations.